How are you guys?
Karibuni!
Welcome back to another video.
Yes, and in this video, we are going to be telling you guys
our proposal story.
Yeah, it was a fun day. There was a lot of emotions, like all over the place.
The short story is Lucas got down on one knee and put a ring on my finger.
It was December 21st, 2017.
Guys, this is his story and my story, so tell your story first.
Alright guys, so for those of you who want to just, be in and out with this video real quick, I'm gonna go first. So, you could just hear the story and then, you could just like maybe give the video a thumbs up and then sign off of YouTube, right?
For those of you who want to get the real story, maybe stay until the end. Thank you.
Alright, so December 21st, I had these plans to propose to my girlfriend, right? I had plans to get her into a field, right? A cornfield, because Faith had told me that she had always wanted to be proposed to with fireworks. Right?
I never told you that.
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't remember that.
So she had told me that like once, a long time ago, but it stuck in my head. Like a lot of things don't stick in here, but that stuck in my head.
Yeah.
So what I did was I put her in the car. She ended up in the cornfield. I ended up there with the car in the cornfield with the lights on, and my brothers were supposed to take videos and pictures, and I basically like walked out in the field to light some fireworks because she had just graduated nursing school.
No, I hadn't graduated. I had passed that. I'd passed
semester.
that class, that semester.
She had a big class and she passed it, and so I was like, okay, we're gonna celebrate with fireworks. So I get her into the field, and we're there, and I light the fireworks, and while she's looking up, I get on one knee, and boom, will you marry me?
That is his
short
side of the story.
We were engaged.
Yep.
All right, so now go give that video a thumbs up, okay? I'll see you guys at the next video, all right?
This is how it happened. I didn't think Lucas was going to propose to me anytime soon. My aunt, may her soul rest in peace, had passed away a couple of months before, and we went to the mall, and I just was like so emotional because she had passed away from cancer. We went to K Jewelers and I got sized, but I wasn't thinking like Lucas was going to propose in like 2 months back then. So we went, I got sized, we went back home. And
how long were we dating when I proposed?
We were dating for 1 year, 3 months.
Yeah.
So we were dating for 1 year, 3 months when Lucas proposed. So I went home, he went home. Literally, Lucas, for 2 months, those 2 months, Lucas acted so broke. So broke. Like, I remember this one time I had to pay for his haircut. And I'm just like, bruh, yes.
What?
He was like, I don't know, money, can you pay for my haircut? So I paid for his haircut. Yes. And that's probably when he was like, yo, she a keeper. She paying for my haircut.
Tough times.
Then I think I'll marry her. I think that's when he made the decision to marry me. So the day of the proposal, I literally had no idea. I finished my nursing class and my cousin was home. And then I was supposed to meet up with my friends to have late lunch. So my cousin takes me to the hair store because I was supposed to get I do my own hair. I was supposed to do my own hair. We went to the hair store. I ended up cornrowing my hair, but I didn't do the crochet. And she kept telling me, do your crochet. And I'm just like, nah, I'll do it tomorrow. She tried telling me to paint my nails. I was like, for what? I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to do dishes. Like, I was actually going to do dishes.
Her friends were in on it.
My friends were in on it. My friends called me and I went to meet them. So when I went to meet them, one of my friends was like, what are you wearing? And I'm like, why is everybody concerned about how I look today? Kwani, what's wrong with people? Man, I look like Rafiki from Lion King. And she literally just kept coming for my shoes, my socks. I had torn socks that did not even match. My jeans were ripped, like right here at the waist. Like she just kept coming for me. So Lucas, I didn't have my car. Lucas came and picked me up. And I kept telling Lucas, I need to go back home and change into something comfortable because he had told me we're going to go light fireworks because I had passed my class. And I'm like, I just want to get into something comfortable. And he was like, no, we can't go back. And I'm like, why? So I called my cousin, and my cousin didn't pick up. And I'm just like, why is it, first of all, I am so confused. Why is it nobody, first of all, the whole day everybody has been coming for what I'm wearing. Now my cousin won't pick up. And then we went by the house, and my aunt's car was not in the driveway. So when you're in the highway, you can see my aunt's house. And I'm like, where is she?
Yeah, so Faith was living with her aunt at that time. So that's why Faith was, she wanted to go home.
Yeah.
And we passed right by the house, so she could have changed, but we were on like a strict time schedule.
Yeah, that's true. And then we're driving, I see my aunt's car.
Oh my God.
We're driving and I see them and I'm like, where are they going?
My
so I
heart
call
was like...
my cousin again, and my cousin is like, oh, we're going to buy, because it was close to Christmas. And I'm like, oh, we're all going to shop for Christmas. And I'm like, that is weird, because everybody goes by themselves. Nobody ever is in a car with anybody when they're going Christmas shopping. But I didn't think that. So we drove to the field.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, when we drove to the field, the way Lucas positioned the car, he turned the lights off.
Yeah.
But
off?
it didn't, you turned them off, but it didn't hit my head that they had been turned off until they came on again. And I'm like, did you leave the lights on? And you were like, yeah, I left the lights on, because Shane had already turned the lights.
Yeah.
Shane,
okay, so this is where, so we get to the field. Now, I had plans for my brothers, my two brothers, my older brother and my younger brother. My older brother was going to be the photographer, take photos. He's got a nice camera and all that. And then my younger brother was going to take a video, because I thought, let's get video and photos.
yeah.
So it was dark. Granted, it was dark. So we got the car. I turned the car facing the field, right? Because we went down like an old farm road, and then it faced the field. So then we walked out into the field, and this was the plan, was to have the fireworks going off. And then when I go down onto my knee, the high beams on the car, where Shane was going to turn the high beams on, my brother, turn the high beams on, and then that would be enough light for my other brother, Caleb, to take photos while I'm on one knee proposing to Faith.
Guys, we only got one photo. But I'm glad we only got one photo, because I looked crazy. Anyways,
that photo is so precious, though, because it's like that one photo.
Just that one.
For some reason.
And then it's so crazy because the moon was behind us. It's so beautiful. Like, Caleb thinks he didn't do a great job, but I cherish that one photo, because it's the only picture we have of Lucas actually down on one knee proposing to me. So the funny thing is, Lucas starts lighting fireworks. Let me tell you something. Let's backtrack a little bit. On my birthday that year, Lucas, we went to this is something my family will just find out right now.
Yes.
I was almost arrested.
2 stories. 2
I
in
was
one.
almost arrested on my birthday, January 28, 2017. I was almost arrested. Guys, I didn't even have my papers.
This is a great story.
Imagine, I almost got arrested on my birthday for setting off fireworks on private property. Like, literally, the cops were called. Don't try stupid stuff like that when you're undocumented in this country. Do not try. So that's why I had phobia of fireworks. So as soon as Lucas lit the fireworks on when he was about to propose to me, I was like, Ebu, let's go to Jesse's house, his brother's house, because we were close. I'm like, Ebu, let's start running. I turn around and this guy is on his knee. And I'm just standing there and I'm shaking. 1, it's cold. 2, I'm afraid that the police will be called any minute from now. So I'm like, can you hurry up so that you can say what you're saying and I can put on the ring and we can dip. And then I saw rose gold diamond. Wow! I even forgot fireworks were being lit. Hey! I looked at he slipped it and I was like, I can't believe I'm engaged. I cannot believe I am engaged. Those few moments, I feel like the world came to a standstill and it was just me and Lucas. It was amazing, guys. It's the most beautiful feeling in the world. And then we started driving to his brother's house and then I see my family walking in and now it connects. This is where they were coming. It was so
because
crazy.
our friends and family were all converging. We're all gonna meet at my brother Jesse's house. We were setting the fireworks off behind his house, so they were all gonna meet there at the house, and so that's where they were headed. That's why we had to kind of keep things moving. So then, it was just awesome. The families kind of met there. I think that might have been one of the first times they were all together.
I think that's
and then we played some games, and there was some food.
I had such
so
an
much
amazing engagement party that was planned by Lucas and his sister-in-law and his brother. Everybody who helped, thank you very much. But I just had, like, my proposal, I would not change that for the world because it gives me a story to look back on and laugh. But when I tell you I looked so bad, it's so crazy. I had to take pictures the following morning and tell people I was engaged the following. You know how people get engaged and that night they post? I couldn't. I just could not. People kept posting and I'm like, do you see how I look? But you do not respect that because y'all don't care about me. And then my cousins were like, we tried to tell you. Didn't I take you to the hair store today? Did I not tell you to paint your nails? My friends were just laughing at me because I looked ridiculous. Like, everybody looked nice. The person who was being asked to be a wife looked crazy. Anyway, I'm just glad I got my ring. I'm glad I got my fireworks. Anyway, when I was young, I used to pray. I remember praying to God and I was like, I loved fireworks because New Year's, I would stand on my parents' room and I could see fireworks all the way in Nairobi. So that's why I really loved fireworks. And then I remember just praying one night to God and I was like, God, if my man ever proposes, I want him to propose with fireworks. And then I mentioned it once to Lucas. It was just a by the way. And then he proposed with fireworks. I was like, God, I just want to say thank you. Anyway, guys, that is our proposal story.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let us know what you thought in the comments. And we look forward to seeing you guys next time.
Yes, guys. And if you have come this far and you have not subscribed, please, Neke Kiramu Dubura. Hey? Ebu say that. Ebu ask them Neke Kiramu Dubura.
Neke Kabura Thruba.
Huh?
Neke Kabura.
Just stick to saying, please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Tafatali.
And if you have not turned on the notification so that you're notified every time we post, please do us the honors of doing that. Anyway, guys, have a blessed time. We love you guys. Mwah.